They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Etienne again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. He throws a bullet to... He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Option play, they get to Benson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Man in motion here. From the 33 on 2nd down. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Murray. Caught, nice gain left side. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
That pass complete to McMillan. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down, ball at the 36. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3. He's got Watson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Young working from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make it impact later.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Young. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cardinals grab it! He's at midfield! He's at the 30! Gets the 10! And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown! The Cardinals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. ETN gets it on the draw. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. That'll do it. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Watson, quick pass wide. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Young to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Katie York now on for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They send the tight end in motion. The give now to Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. He's got a man left. On the move, past the 40. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
That's 1. Deuce.
From the gun, it's Murray. Chased down, and he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-possession game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. From the pistol, it's Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Legette. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. That's complete to Legette. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On second down, it's Etienne. He still has room inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2. He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
What? What you got? 2-2, what?
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Buzz.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Hey!
They'll send him over right. They'll run here on first down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm.
And this is Cup. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Play action now, Young. Buying some time right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. They're going for it, Young. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
Harrison secures this left side. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray on 3rd down. This reeled in by Benson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down, ball at the 36. Back to the air, Murray. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Swim. 1-1. 2-2.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life. Third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
That pass is complete to McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Tucker's kick is up and good, and that extends the lead to 20. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Etienne on first down. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cardinals grab it!
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
1-1.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Bullock's kick is good. And they push their lead to 23.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Young working from the gun. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. They're going for this. Buying some time left. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. They've got 1st down from the 31. They put a receiver in motion right. He's across the 20, still going. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Benson scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
60 by 6.
Here's Etienne on the give. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They go right back to Etienne. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Slot man motioned over. Etienne on 3rd. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. It's a gain of only 1. Still 3 yards to go here on 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this 1st down. Benson now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Back to the well again. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe. Third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On second down, a run with Connor. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. It's Connor again, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Takes off right out of the read option. He slides down, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Carolina in punt formation. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be Cardinals football. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's the lone back on the handoff.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals started celebrating this win a while ago. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Right back to Connor. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A 1st down carry for Connor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll run the counter to Connor. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Or maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penalty.